We're going to talk this morning about what's going on and why these figures are as they are. But first, our reporter Ross Pollard has been to meet a woman in Somerset who is waiting for a heart transplant.
And the time is now 6:22. Time to have a look at today's papers, starting with The Sun, which bring you. One of the papers this morning, the Mail, says British men are more polite than British women. Did you know that?
Really?
Even if you didn't, you'd be too polite to
Why?
contradict
How do
me,
they
wouldn't
work
you?
that out?
Well, here's their thinking. They say that men use the word mate more often than women, and apparently that's enough to
polite.
constitute politeness.
It's a low bar.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
and I don't know if that. I think it's just because mate, it's more of a blokey phrase. I don't know. How often do you use?
Quite a lot, but normally when I've forgotten somebody's name, to be honest, rather than it being
not
particularly polite.
It's a sign of poor memory. Maybe women just have better memories than men and remember names.
But I think, do you think women are saying mate more often as well?
I don't know, mate.
Very good. I like this
That's
story
the first time I've used
in the papers, in the Times today. It might only be 6 o'clock in the morning, but apparently we're already thinking about 6 o'clock this evening.
Oh, peckish.
Because apparently the time we eat our dinner in the evening has got much earlier. We're now eating at, on average, 12 minutes past 6.
That is my perfect dinner time, actually.
Yeah.
I hate a late dinner. I've actually had occasions where my friends have suggested meeting at 7:30 for dinner, and I've asked to push it back. Because if you're meeting at 7:30, by the time your food comes, by the time you're actually eating, it's nearly bedtime.
You're right, mate. You're right. But is that not just when you're doing this?
No, even on a, well, if I have the choice, even at a weekend. Yeah, even at a weekend.
Well, they're saying that restaurants right across the country now say that the most popular booking time's 6 o'clock in the evening.
There you go. Early bird special is now for everyone.
25 past 6. Now, it's almost 2 weeks ago that we brought you the news that the Black Sabbath singer Ozzy Osbourne had died. And attention is now turning to how his life should be commemorated. Where else but in his home city of Birmingham?
One idea, and one that's been backed by more than 60,000 people, is to rename the airport after him. James Bond has already been named after Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy, but I feel like an airport, that is the ultimate.
Next level.
That is next level.
Maybe
I can't
just
think of a
name
higher.
Birmingham after Ozzy Osbourne. Everything.
That's going to confuse visitors, isn't it? Change all the maps.
Right, it's coming up to 6:30. Let's get the news, the travel and the weather. Where you are, we'll see you in a moment. Breakfast this Monday morning with Luxmy, Gopal and John Kay.
Good morning. And one of the stories we've been hearing out about this morning is how drivers who are charged particularly large commissions on car loans could be in line for compensation.
Exactly how it's going to work, getting your money back, is still to be announced. But the UK's financial regulator has said that it will consult on a payout scheme. Peter is right.
Get some answers about what's going on in the sports news today. John has all of those. Morning, John.
Yes.
The time is 6:44. Something quite moving and emotional now. The mother of a disabled 16-year-old boy says his life has been transformed thanks to the amazing kindness of more than 150 volunteers.
Yeah, a charity called Band of Builders helped complete the renovation of her home following a tragic family bereavement. Here's our
Done by all those volunteers.
Remarkable effort by them. Yeah, fantastic work. Just after 6:45, and Carol will give us the weather in a moment, and we're going to bring you some images right across the morning of what's happening out there, because in large parts of the UK, especially in the northern parts of the UK, right across Scotland, northern England, North Wales, Northern Ireland, there's all sorts of weather challenges today. I think we've got a live picture for you right now. This is Donan Castle in Scotland, in the Highlands. Warnings, the amber warning there comes into effect at 10 o'clock this morning. But Carol's right across. But in the meantime, as we've been hearing, large areas of the UK going to be hit by storm florists today and tonight.
Yes, and one of the areas affected by the yellow warning for wind that Carol mentioned is already in place is Ripon in North Yorkshire. And that's where our reporter Ollie Constable is at a camp, isn't it? Because this is peak holiday season. And Sam, the owner there, saying that the weather has put some people off and some people have gone home.
Nothing worse than packing away a soggy tent.
Exactly. Well, a tent blowing away.
Let's escape mentally on an adventure now, because we've got a tale of adventure that's been popular with fans for nearly 90 years. The Hobbit tells the story of a quest to reclaim a kingdom and stolen treasure from a fearsome dragon. You don't even need to worry about storms.
No, exactly. Well, now a first edition copy is going up for sale in Bath, and it could be worth a small fortune, to put it mildly. Jonathan Holmes has more.
Jonathan Holmes reporting there. Blows the mind, blows the budget as well, I think.
Good morning. Our headlines today.
7:15, Monday morning. Carol will have the forecast in a second, but as lots of the UK braces itself for Storm Floris today, in Australia, they've had record-breaking snowfall.
Yeah, have a look at this. The government is promising to invest an extra £100 million in New South Wales over the weekend. It's criminal gangs
there have been brilliant stories of Australia's going to go towards a returns agreement with France. No snow today. As well as more National Crime Agency
Time
officers.
is 7:45. Lots of weather warnings in place. A lot going on with the weather. So let's find out more.
And John Kay.
Good morning. Our headlines today.
With John Kay, and lovely to have Luxmy Gopal with us as well this week.
Good
the time
morning.
is 8:30.
And as we've been hearing this morning, drivers who were charged particularly large commissions on car loans could be in line for compensation.
Yeah, details are still unclear about exactly how it's all going to work. And I know there are lots of people waiting to find out. But the UK's financial regulator has now said that it will consult on a payout scheme. Peter has been... Now, the mother of a disabled teenage boy says his life has been transformed thanks to the amazing kindness of more than 150 volunteers.
A charity called Band of Builders has stepped in to finish renovations of the family home after a tragic bereavement. Our reporter, Debbie Tubby.
I think we're all going to need I think we're going to all need a brolly, or lots of us this morning. Carol can tell us who needs to
nearly
be 10 to 9, and it's 2 weeks, would you believe it, since Black Sabbath singer Ozzy Osbourne died, and attention has now turned to how his amazing life should be commemorated in his home city of Birmingham.
Well, here's one idea, and it's one that's been backed by more than 60,000 people. Rename the airport after him. James Bovill reports.
Carol will have the weather for us in a moment, but as people in northern parts of the UK brace themselves for Storm Floris today, Australia has been experiencing something rather different.
The fact that she said yes, but from snow to slightly different weather conditions, Carol has got more for